But I don't need all these muscles anymore. I'm done playing.
In high school, I was one of those small, tiny quarterbacks. And when Jim was just talking about being on both sides of the ball, and I'm looking at my next guest, I'm very happy I wasn't that good of a quarterback, because I won't have to face these guys later on down the road. So he has recently retired from the San Francisco 49ers. He was on the championship Super Bowl team, which was number 29 when they beat the San Diego Chargers in 1994. His name is Bryant Young. Let's give him a big hand. Come on up, Bryant. Yes, it is. You know, I got to read one little stat here from before he retired. He had 89.5 career sacks. Okay, so put that in imagination. Those little tiny quarterbacks have gone down 89 times over this big man here. So feel a little sorry for them. He doesn't, but feel sorry for them. So Brian, thank you very much for being here.
It's a privilege to be here. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate this. So, what brought you in the game of football?
Well, you know, I didn't start playing organized football until I got to high school. So we used to play in the neighborhood, tackle football. But you know, just having the opportunity in high school to play organized football, that's where I developed my love for it. I didn't really know what position I was going to play. Just went out for the team, and they put me in a spot, and I took off from there.
And you took off from there. And so defense just kind of seemed to be your favorite.
Yeah,
so did you play any offense?
I did play offense. I started off as an offensive guard, played tackle and tight end, but I loved hitting people.
So
I still get to itch sometimes.
Knowing that, I think I'll just kind of sit over here just a little bit. I don't know if how many of you ever watched Bryant, because he just retired recently. Bryant Young. Okay. Everybody know how hard he hits? Because if you turned up the volume on the TV, trust me, you would hear how hard he hits. So why don't you tell me one about your favorite moments in football?
Wow. Winning the Super Bowl. Going to the Pro Bowl a few times. Just the whole NFL experience. You know, that's one of my really memorable experiences.
Okay, Brian, so I know that you're doing work with kids also now, and that you have your own organization. Why don't you talk about that a little bit? Because what is amazing to me is about how much the professional athletes actually give back to communities, and Bryant is doing that, has done it for several years. Will you talk about your organization a little bit, what you do, and how that works?
Well, the name of our organization is called Young Dreams Foundation, and we started that in 1999, my wife and I. And basically we raise money here for the youth organizations in the Bay Area. But we took it a step further, and we adopted a class of 8th graders in 2004. So now they're going to be sophomores in high school, in college. And the money that we raised over the years, we provide college tuition for them. So, you know, I really feel like just being here and coming from Chicago and having an opportunity to play in the NFL, to whom much is given, much is required. So it's been a blessing for me to be able to help those who are less fortunate or who just need a hand up.
We're coming from Chicago. If I understand right, it wasn't easy, and there's challenging times coming up, and be able to get the athlete. Can you talk about what drive and determination it takes to be able to get to the point to where you got to become a professional athlete?
Well, guidance. My parents did an excellent job in steering me in the right direction, teaching me to make good choices, and you know, just really developing good habits, having good friends who's going to keep you out of trouble. Really, those are the people, my parents, and then just having the friends around, and then having to be able to make good choices. That's what really helped me kind of stay on the path.
Put your goals in forth. How did you set you? I mean, you started playing in high school. From that point on, did you have goals? I want to go through this. I want to go to university. I want to go pro. Did you set goals for yourself after that part, getting the taste of wanting to play?
Well, my first goal was to go to college. I did have dreams of playing in the NFL, but we all know that, you know, in hindsight, that you could have an injury and then it's all over. But getting an education was important to me, because I knew if it didn't work out, I'd always have a degree in my hand, and I could use my noodle here. And so that was important, to graduate college first, but having the opportunity to play in the NFL, it became a reality toward the end of my junior year, and things started to become a little bit more clear my senior year. So I had the chance to play well and get drafted by the San Francisco 49ers in 1994 at the seventh pick.
And you were the 7th pick of the 1st round.
Correct.
That's fantastic. All right, so do we have any questions out there for Bryant? Oh yeah, we got a hand right off the bat. Here we go.
Why do you have so much muscle?
You see, it's making me sweat. So it's not always good to have muscle. It's important to stay healthy, and you know, you don't want to be a weakling out there on the field. We play a very tough sport, so it's important to be in good physical shape. But I don't need all these muscles anymore. I'm done playing.
He's still working with you. He's still helping the SF 49ers out though, so something tells me he might be out there showing a few things.
He forgot.
You forgot? Anybody else got a question for Bryant Young?
Any other sport?
I did. I participated in track and field, and I wrestled in high school.
You played track and field and wrestled?
And wrestled.
And what weight division did you wrestle in?
My freshman year, I was 185, and then thereafter, I was heavyweight.
In heavyweight?
Heavyweight, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
And the limit on heavyweight was 275.
275.
So I wrestled about 240.
So I got to ask you, so what was your playing weight in the day?
My playing weight in the day was about between 290 to 95, sometimes almost 300 pounds.
I didn't want you to think about coming out here today. He came more from training camp just to be with us today. It's really appreciated. I think his wife and kids are here too, if I remember right. Let's give them, are they here? There they are right here. Give a big hand. Say thank you.
Thank you.
They're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian, very much. Thank you.